So it's been a while. Hi. I have no idea what I'm doing, but, you know, I'm back. After 10 months? 10 months or so? Something like that. Uh, anyway, it has been a while. So let me just try to find what the hell I'm doing. Which, so I've been talking with someone about this for a while, and it's SCP Fragmented Minds, as you could tell by the. Where the fuck did it go? Well, that's what I'm going to be playing. The demo released yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. But I'm not sure if the hot burb doc is in it because I haven't really seen anything about what's in the demo, but I know what is in the full game, kind of. I'm not sure if the puppets are actually in it. I don't know what's in the demo. I haven't because they haven't gone through the demo, and I also don't know how long this thing is. But we'll just I don't know why. Uh, God damn it. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, just give me a fucking. What you're about to play is in a heavy experimental technical Kickstarter demo, so please be aware you may encounter bugs as you play through the game. Understandable. This demo was created about 8.5 months, working part-time, designed to throw you right in the middle of a level designed to showcase Fragmented Mind's blend of action and survival horror. Mitigate your fly swatter. Oh boy. You know what? No, I'm just gonna hit it with a box. I'm just. Kid Striker, hello. I'm just gonna hit him with a keyboard. I'm not gonna hit you, King Striker. I'm gonna hit the bugs. I'm sorry, that did not mean to come out as a threat. As well as give you an example of how. Look, Upton, I want to pet the puppos. I don't care if I lose my hand. I want to pet the puppos. King Striker, no, I'm not gonna hit you with a keyboard. Oh, I have to hold it. I, I'm not hitting anyone with a keyboard unless I have a really, really good reason to. Oh, equipment. Oh, that is equipment lab. Um, Paying attention to my stupidity, I guess. No, I'm just. Whoa, where am I? Damage volume. Running into this will hurt you. It will start to. You will start to see a damage overlay appear after you take too much damage. Medkit in the container on the wall respawns every 5 seconds. Can I? Oh, okay. So. Oh, okay. Um. Okay. Cool. That. Uh. How do I open my? Oh, there we go. Uh. Okay. You know, I should probably get into the game. Uh. That would probably be best because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go with The new game. As far as I know, I'm on fucking Mars. That's where I am here.
Find out what's wrong with the gate control system, which is near our current position, and will allow us to end the lockdown and use the tram to proceed through this section to the center of the facility.
I forgot I didn't have my system audio unmuted. Apologies. Okay, now I'm here. Reach control station. Oh. Utility X. Where's my... Oh, that is... a weapon wheel. You can press middle click to open the weapon wheel, allowing you to select any weapons or tools you may come across. You can also use the weapon wheel or your inventory to equip and use any healing items such as med kits or food, as well as any consumable items like flashlight batteries and oxygen filters. What? Okay, that's that. Okay. What's in here? I have an axe. Good tank. Wait, what else did I get? Inventory. Dehydrated meat, dehydrated vegetables, and 2 batteries. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The meat contains arsenic. Oh joy. It contains trace amounts of arsenic. A single portion of choice delicious. A single portion of choice vegetables grown exclusively in the aquaponic zone, GMO and gluten-free. And long-term power storage device used in your, electronics. That's nice. Anyway. F for flashlight. It doesn't like tell you, hey, use your flashlight because you can't see shit. I'm not sure I want to jump down just yet. Can I go through here? Nope. Okay, I guess I gotta jump down then. Anything else? Am I missing? There's a ladder? There's no ladder. Why? I didn't see... I didn't see a ladder. Control is crouch, shift is run. Oh, what's in here? Hello.
It looks like that welder might be useful to us.
Cutting torch. You can use the welder to cut or weld specific interactable objects, which can be identified by the welding icon. Neat. I'm just hold on to my axe. I believe that's it from here. I have no idea what the red dots mean in the bottom left, but...
The door to the gate control is just up ahead.
Okay, thank you. I get scared so easily. I'm not... I am hearing clanking, clunking, and I don't know what's... I know there's meant to be, like, action and stuff. I don't know where that's going to be. The controls in here. Not okay. All person in the vicinity should evacuate the nearest safety shelter as per protocol and wait for an okay broadcast from your sector overseer. Thank you for spinning this, so it's hard to read all of it. They will not be allowed to pass through all sections due to the lockdowns have been lifted. Okay, so there's... Hi. Oh, that's the noise. That's the... Good morning. That's the thing that's happening. But... Cool. Right? The fuck? Oh, maybe they went into my battery. Or... I didn't eat the batteries. I think I just put them in my flashlight. I'm not a battery eater, I promise.
Looks like the door's been sealed. Let's see if we can find a place to use that welder to get inside.
I cut the... I cut the thing. I saw a thing where you could press E on. I don't know where the hell that went. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that? Oh. Thank you for the loud grunting. I did not need that. Cans. I don't have any more batteries. I need to save power, but the flashlight is my saving grace because I'm blind and I can't see anything. Maybe I could try going back up and see if that changes anything. Huh. Oh, I do not like this. Fuck you.
Whoa. This place has been abandoned for a while. Plug me into the main control console and let's see why.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. This zone seems to be experiencing multiple system failures. There's a gas leak in the ventilation control room and a massive power shortage. If we're still planning to use the tram system in order to get to the center of the facility, we'll need to fix both systems to end the lockdown and clear the way. We appear to be closer to the gas leak. I'll mark it on your map.
Recipe, pick up log. Okay, emails. Date 06/20/2042. Hey there, John. This is Senior Technical Engineer Marcus Anderson. I'm happy to have you join our team. I'd like to give you a brief rundown on the 3 areas you'll be managing here at Site 113. Zone 1 is Subsection Tram Station 14. That's where you are currently. Zone 2 holds the Argon coolant system, and Zone 3 is where the reactor Cluster E is. I'm going to train you run Cluster E first on Monday, since it exclusively feeds the E-Link station. This is a facility's only stable connection back to Earth, so you can probably guess it's important to keep that zone operational around the clock. Looking forward to meeting you and getting started on Monday. Have a great weekend. Marcus Anderson. Documents, tours. Okay, I guess I don't have anything. Oh no. I don't have. I need my flashlight on. I don't have any other batteries. You can attack with left. You can attack with left click and bring up your shield using right click, while using a one-handed weapon or no weapon at all while blocking. Well, I feel like I put them in my battery. Or, I feel like I put the batteries in my flashlight. Press left click to perform a shield bash, which will temporarily stun an enemy, and push it backwards to give you some space. Alright, cool. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I don't like that. Wait, thought I picked up 2 flares. You can quickly traverse by pressing Q to use your grappling hook on specific grapple points, which can be found on many different surfaces, including containers. Nice.
This zone is heavily locked down, but that control console will let us override the container rail system to bypass the security doors.
I hate not being able to... I don't know how much this will last me, but hopefully I can find some batteries before then. Oh no. I don't think I should have thrown that. I thought I picked another up. Where the fuck was the other one? Oh, well, okay. The other one was by the vent. I thought I picked another up from like a box though, and I couldn't pick the other one up because that was already on apparently. I couldn't pick it up. I tried to. I hate not being able to see literally anything. Oh. I've fallen through the earth? I've not sure where the fuck I went. Fell through Mars. Fuck, I'm in the back rooms. um. Check emails. I'm hearing whisper. This is. I hearing whispering. I don't like it. Okay, let's see if. I mean, probably. Okay, yeah, pressing Q to grab.
This zone is heavily locked down, but that control console will let us override the container rail system to bypass the security doors.
Jack. Back. Come on, guys. How do you keep forgetting the code to the hanging containers? 2076. Jack. Okay, cool. 2076. Pick that up, pick that up. Oh, this is open now. I was meant to go into here. No, open the door. Oh. Oh. No, 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 stop it. No. Okay. Okay. So that's why the chick. Okay. Oh boy, vent. Oh, okay. Both are submerged. Both sides are submerged. I can't. Got it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, got it.
This zone is heavily locked down, but that control console will let us override the container rail system to bypass the security doors.
Yoink, yoink, boop, boop. 2076, same code as before. Then I go through this door. And now I wait. What button did I just press? Cool, it's dead. And then... Alright, cool. Anyway, moving on. Ah. Well. Death number 1. And, oh. The voices, please shut the fuck up. Alright, let's try this again.
This zone is heavily locked down.
Yeah, I know.
But that control console will let us override the container rail system to bypass the security doors.
Yoink. Yoink. Boop. Boop. 2076. Please? Okay. And I could probably just like... Oh, that's what the red dots are. Okay. Oh, what's in here? Oh, hello. Maybe I could lure him over to here, then kill him like that? Probably. Uh, 20, 76.
I've overwritten the cargo container overhead. Jump in.
Ah. Nope, I gotta run. Guess not. I don't know if I'm just... I don't know if I'm just bad at the combat, or the combat's buggy, but eh. Yes, I know about the grappling.
This zone is heavily locked down, but that control console will let us override the container rail system to bypass the security doors.
Take that, 2076, and then I go through here. Hello. I'd much rather not. I... Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. boy, I am. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Nope, I don't need your. Whoops. Okay.
I've overridden the cargo container overhead. Jump in. I'm picking up movement ahead.
Oh shit.
It might be more of those SCP-3199 instances. Be careful.
I have nothing to save me. Fuck. I didn't tell. Is this at least a save point? Because I couldn't see. Oh no. Crafting, you can recycle resources found in containers in combination with recipes to create batteries, your flashlight, grenades, and even upgraded weapons. Huh, neat. I'm guessing I need to go. Hmm. Um. Other John's. RD. Oh, this one. Good morning, Jacob. I've been growing a bit concerned over the last few days about the shipments going to our friends. One section over in the Ealing station. know it's supposed to be a self-contained zone, but there hasn't been a single order for supplies in nearly 5 days, which is extremely odd. I sent off an email to their supply chain director, but have yet to hear back. Andres. And then there's that one. Huh? Oh, okay, I guess I can't. Okay. Oh, this is... Is this a safe? Okay, it is. Cool. This is where I'm probably going to die again. Okay, this is a bit confusing because I know I need, like, these things. Fuck. But I have no idea how to grab them. And it seemed... I know I grabbed some, like, earlier. But I am very confused as to how. Oh... Um... Okay. Or maybe I... Hmm. Okay, so it wasn't from... Okay, I'm dumb. Anyway. Nope, that's not what I want. That is even less of what I want. Okay. An even longer death animation. Well, there wasn't even a death animation before. Okay. Thank you. I just want to move on. No, that's not what I need. Do not want to. Thank you very much. Why are you walking right towards me? That was immediate. Okay. Thank you. I know about the crafting thing. I wonder if I could just lure one. Hey, you, come here. No, 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 no. That did not work. So I think the problem is I'm at very low health and I can't do anything about it. Either that or I'm blind and I'm missing all of the medkits. Okay. Just wait out here. Just chill. I am very much almost dead. Okay, well I got one. I just... trying to get the other. Jesus, that's loud. Exhilarating gameplay. Okay, that's finally fucking over with. And that's locked. Okay, where the fuck am I meant to go now? Nope, not what I want. Not what I want. Not what I want. God damn it. There's so fucking many, and I have jack shit. 14 HP and a fucking dream. And I'm trying to just stealth through it. Stealth is not working. Okay, I get that. I really hate that there are so many of these instances. No, okay, I am now at 2 HP. Fuck. And there's... always, they always just seem to know where I fucking am. Okay. Because they're just right there. They know I'm here. But they seem to not know I'm here. If that makes any sense. So... But I still think they know where I am. So they just won't fuck off. And it's annoying. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That one was looking right fucking at me, and it's... Yeah, this isn't impossible to fucking stealth. But I can't attack, because then I'll die. I mean, I could probably just try to gun it, but... What if I just turn off my flashlight? Are they gonna walk away, or no? Because I highly doubt they will. Looking at the minimap, so far it's no. Okay. This is fine. That is not what I want. That is not what I want. I can't really get up anywhere because they have the possibility of shooting me. Because they're also ranged instead of just, like, stabbing me with their faces. Ah, fuck! Anyway, this is fine. What if I don't go up there? Nope. God damn it. This is where I die. Yeah, they can immediately catch up to me. It's... They're faster, stronger, and I can't do anything about it. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, boy, I love it when your headphones just disconnect for no reason. Because I actually just, like... So, for my headphones, the cord on them, they're able to be removed. But the cord I have in them can also be really easily removed. So I could just, like, lean back and tilt my head weirdly, and it'll just come out. So... I'm go deaf for a couple of seconds, but you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. That is not what I wanted. Oh, fuck, there's two of you. Why didn't I have my shield up? What the fuck are you two doing? Oh, shit! Oh, boy. Everything's fine. This is fine. I mean, if I just keep my shield up the entire time, then and just keep looking at them, then I should be fine. Probably. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I have a feeling that no matter what I do, no matter where I go, they'll know where I fucking am. Yeah. Uh, uh. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Shit. Thanks. I didn't need fucking two of you. Hold the fucking shield up. Shield, please. Okay. I'm starting to get to my fucking limit because I can't fucking do this. Oh, okay. Tempted to just like give it one more shot. Then just I just hope they aren't this fucking difficult to deal with in game, like in the full game. I know this is just a demo. I know they're still working on it, and it's because it's frustrating to deal with. So. Alright. I'm gonna gonna give it one more shot. And crafting. Thank you. I don't care. That's not what I fucking wanted. That's not what I brought up the fucking shield. Why? Should I give it one more try? Because I kind of half-assed that one. Should I? What if I... I just... Oh, what the fuck is... Alright, last shot. Let's just hope I don't eat shit immediately again. Thank you. Oh, you are. You are. You are. Oh, God. Oh, you can see me from there. Fuck. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe I can do this. This is this is extremely fucking difficult for me, so. What the fuck, why is it? Alright, I'm gonna switch games really quick, and... Okay. So that was Fragmented Minds. I mean, looks alright. Combat does need work. And, you know, bugs and fixes and all that shit. What about Stanley Parable? Because I have that in the list of games I want to play. So, I played the original version. I haven't seen anything about Ultra Deluxe yet. Because I wanted to play it for myself instead of just watching other people play it. Ow, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna try Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. If I could actually fucking find it. Where the hell is my shit? Please choose a screen and subtitle English. Sure. I've played the Stanley Parable before. Yes, I have. I played the original version. Just a slider until the computer is barely visible. A lot of games that are coming out like have this kind of thing. For instance, I played Stray recently. It had this thing. And I have a feeling that fucking I just played it. Fragmented Minds. I have a feeling that's gonna have it, probably. Because the brightness is very low. That works. Please enter the current time. It's currently for me it's 9:49. Why does it need my current time? Yeah, 9:49. Let's do this, I guess. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, thanks. The end is never it's loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. So, ooh. That is... I don't know why I'm freaking out about the movement so much.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Okay, I turned that off. What if I just turned off all the computers? I mean, surname access. Thank you. I don't care.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I didn't, though?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Why is it that when I click or press E, it has typing noises? That's... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Trolls. I'm clicking on my mouse. I don't think that's typing. I mean, pressing E. Yeah, that's typing.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drink. I want a drink. I want a drink.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
And
Really
the
worth
vending
it.
machine. Don't. And the clock, too.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, going on. Anyway.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
The instructions aren't coming on through a CRT screen.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I don't
I'm not
have
your
feet.
enemy, really, I'm not.
I don't have feet. Can you not?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
You're
Are you
not-
that convinced that I want
I
something
need-
bad to happen to you?
I need
Why,
my
I don't know
instructions
how to
coming through a
convince you of
CRT
this, but
screen.
I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, fine.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Should I walk through the red door this time? Should I walk through the red door? Or should I just keep going? Nah. I can't do both doors. Gets an A. No. I can't double team the doors. Should I go through the red or blue door? I can't do both doors. Purple, red, fine.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Gray door.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Wait, what the
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
What the
I
fuck?
I wanted to stop. I would We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think, well, I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
I've just been walking around in circles.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley,
Why?
I think I feel happy.
Why did you put me in the
I actually
screensaver room?
feel
Why am I in the
happy.
Windows screensaver room? This is 100% is a fucking screensaver room. And I'm not sure how I feel about it.
No, wait. Where are you going?
To hell.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I can't go anywhere else. Well, off to visit your mother.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I've given it some thought.
No! Oh, thank God. You lived. You had
And,
me
you know,
worried
just two
there for a
broken
moment.
legs.
Now, can we please get back to the other room? No. No, what are you doing, Stanley?
Exactly what I
Please,
meant to
I'm
do.
asking you not to take this away from me. I can't
I
go
don't
back to
care
where I
about
was
you,
before.
narrator.
If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because I can't do anything else. Also, I don't want to be in the screensaver room. It looks like hell. And it kind of hurts my eyes. Anyway. Wait, let me think about this again.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Not
Would
really.
you throw yourself
I'm
from
just...
this platform over and over to be rid of it?
I can't do
literally
anything
wanted to
else,
kill
narrator.
yourself
It's
to
either
keep me
go
from
here or
going
be in,
back?
like, a
Am I reading the
screensaver
situation
land.
correctly?
I don't want to be in a Windows computer.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know.
How
anymore.
am I not dead?
I just wanted us to get along.
How?
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
I've made my choice.
Well, this one is
I
yours.
choose to rather die than be in a computer. I don't want to turn into a screensaver. No.
Is
There
it
we go.
over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Back to the past. Well, let's actually listen to him again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What's
What
that?
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Can't-
simply missed a memo.
Oh, I can't jump. If you press spacebar, it gives you an achievement, and then you get your second
When
achievement,
Stanley
which
came
is
to
your
a set of
first.
2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's actually listen to him, because I actually kind of feel bad about, like, destroying his fucking dreams or whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Talk
a wave
less,
of
dude.
disbelief,
Don't
Stanley
get
decided
fired.
to go
Yeah,
up
that's-
to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let a ball up inside you. Take it about passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Oh. Using slides to assure the employees that everything is okay. Select a blue graphic and there's bevel on all the text. This will ensure calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Cool. Business. This is whoops. Numbers, charts, slides, charts and slides. Oh wow, look at all this business. Graphs about things and money. We have our own new product. We have our new product. Graphs about things and money. Cool. Violet James, you are fired. Fucking happy feelings has been, like, scribbled out. Violet James, you are fired. What the fuck happened? Violet James, are you okay? Colored in segment stripes requires more secondary research. Target demographic teenagers. Shit. What is... Oh man, I love all this. I love all this business. Bi-quarterly post-review review. We need more. We need less reviews. 402 plus 405. I want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. That's why the death sport. The death sport is the best part.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. I mean, I guess so.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm curious about why that area down there is red, but I can do that in like the next run or something. Knock, knock.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Shit.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Oh,
Sheer
everything's
luck.
black.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh boy. It's elevator time. And the loading
Descending
screen.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Feeling
it
a
was
bit
a stirring
quirky.
of emotion in his chest,
Animatronics
as though
here
he
do
felt
get a bit
more free to
quirky at
think for
night.
himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
It's just pushing
This
buttons.
question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out. Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
Yep.
It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and
Okay,
look at the
narrator,
office
shut-
again. This has fleshed out the plot
Narrator.
of the story in new and fascinating
Narrator.
ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for
Narrator,
storytelling
shut the fuck
that
up.
An incisive, rapid fire of critical
Please,
plot
I
points,
just-
one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry
I don't-
of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Please.
I'm bolted to the edge
Narrator.
of my seat. Incredible.
God.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Oh my fucking
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen,
Please.
how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Thank you, narrator. I don't...
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I never learned how to read.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I mean, it's an escape in one way, but, you know.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I want to see what happens down
At
here.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, I meant to stop at the end. Oh, hello.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
Yeah, that's a bigger picture.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
Oh, there's...
Plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Huh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried
Huh?
the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Huh?
In a single
Who
visceral
the fuck are
instant,
you?
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing
Who
him
is
instantly.
his voice? Huh?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. Its path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Though the core layer though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Instead of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Oh man, I love these filing cabinets. Nature paintings. Nice. The office. Cool. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Okay. The credits of everyone. Nice. So this thing is like a museum of sorts. Another version of the maintenance room. Warzone. Early in its development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Huh, okay. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for an announcement on and the game's delay. Huh, cool. The Ultra Deluxe. This thing. The Office. Cool. What is this strange number? Could you tell me what the significance of the number... okay. What would you do if Stanley entered any other room? I have a burning question. For instance, Max Ernst to solve your dolly. How surreal will this game be? With a magnificent voice, did you bargain with a magician? Congratulations. Subject. Wow. Congratulations. 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 In line with our opening announcement. Greetings, omnipotent voice. After the second trailer, we sent out and asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these for further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Edge subject gloves. How do you type boxing gloves on? Okay. The lounge, an early version of the lounge. Well, it's a lot more schmancy. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Game design mockup. This is a level that William, the level designer, sent to Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game, though much of this environment has changed. The basic layout of this mockup is still in the game. Oh, this is the, this is like the beginning part. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. I don't think I've seen the countdown desk. This is a freedom ending as it existed in beta. This is a very versed incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Office clock. That's the beginning. Screens in the development. The middle one is the current one, I think. Unless they like changed it very, very slightly. The lounge. Underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game.
It's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design.
Kevin Brading, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Stanley jumped in the river.
Huh, okay then. Well, I guess I'll just leave then, because... Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with the freedom ending above and the countdown below. You abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Huh. Oh no.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No. Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I'm
But
back here.
listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
And it's
As long
fun.
as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Nah. Anyway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Whoa.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
The fuck?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
What the fuck is happening?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I mean, I am.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I have no idea what the fuck is happening. I should have just gone through the normal ending.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we...
What, is the floor gonna come out from behind, from under me or something?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Imagine it goes right back to the beginning of The Office.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Elevator,
awfully
wood,
tedious.
this
It's as
floor,
if the...
a light.
Oh, okay, let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I don't know. Huh? I feel like this has the same vibe of the fucking singular ball pit in the goddamn warehouse.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can't jump when I'm outside of it. I can only jump when I'm inside the... It's a fucking taped circle. Oh, fucking ow. Well, I guess that's it.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Another elevator.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
To be honest,
it's just
nah.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay.
That's it?
Oh my...
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley.
He's gonna have a
I
fucking
built up
Twitter
too much
argument with them.
anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I had no choice. Oh, this is the office like normal, but oh, that's a...
Psst, Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. I mean, I coffee nut and a screwdriver. Cool. Oh, there I go.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well,
Yeah.
it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What the? It's just... Alright, oh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay. The memory zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Good times. That's... okay. The original remake. I mean, this is certainly new content, I guess. Trip down memory lane. This... It's a $1 bill. The Stanley Parable demonstration. I think I remember, was it Steam Train? Because I know it wasn't like Game Grumps exactly. I think it was like Dan and Ross from Game Grumps? Oh, this achievement. I know my dad got this achievement after he completely forgot about the game. Unachievable is it is impossible to get this achievement. A bunch of rewards. New video game releasing today. I think he's just holding on to false hope that he'll be. Oh, Stanley's dead. Anyway. I can't sit on the well.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Memory zone maintenance. Okay. Gotta have a maintenance store somewhere, I guess. Person of the year, and it's just fucking blurred. Hey, we saw those two doors earlier.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Oh boy.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The Serious Room 2013. Oh boy.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh boy.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Well, I mean, this one is recommend, but I can't fucking read it.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
This one's also a
Well,
recommended.
the idea for the game is good.
Won't recommend.
For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
There's a recommended review right over there. Like, dude.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Air hitter, what the hell? Is there... There's nothing behind here. It's literally just this.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
motherfucker just called me sport.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
The door's gone.
Where did the door go?
I don't know.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
I mean, there was.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
Not
There's
sure
no
I
door.
should...
There's just you and the button, and if you... Oh, Stanley.
What the fuck?
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing?
I don't have
Me just
any other
talking?
choice but to
But it isn't,
skip.
Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Oh, hello. it's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Hi.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
No.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
What the fuck?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
There you
But
are.
Where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. The end is never the end, 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 is never the
It is starting to get scary and I'm not sure I like it. Oh shit. I mean, there's an exit, I guess. Fresh air. Or not. I'm not sure I'm not sure I like this new content. And then everything went black. Okay, I'm... oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm just gonna keep going because
Stanley came
there's
to a set of
there's
two
something I
open
wanted to
doors.
do.
He entered the door on his left.
Go to the boss's office and to go to the
Yet
red
there was
light.
not a single
'Cause
person
I'm
there
not-
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
Yeah, red light.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Because the world is courteous, I guess.
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Simply repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself,
Crazy? I was crazy once. Locked me in a room, a rubber room full of rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
While I'm still lucid.
Locked me in a room, a rubber room full of rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was, what the fuck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Why are we here?
He was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
This is just that voice
being considered by Stanley.
That's just there.
Particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have
How
to take
much fucking longer is this going to take?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back. The fresh
I'm going
air
off of
the
sound
world
now.
outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
I feel like I'm still in the room
I'm
with a
through
car.
with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything is fine. Smile.
I am okay.
Yep, thought so. Anyway.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have
This
an
is
office.
very
I am
suspenseful
real.
walking.
Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Good night.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh no, she got caught in the crossfire too.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of
Oh,
work. But on this particular
this is the
day,
Dead
her
Stanley
walk was
ending.
interrupted
Okay.
by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Wait, hold on.
I
Is
know
that
what is real
the
and
car
what
he was
isn't.
walking past?
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was
I have
only
no
a
time for an
moment that she
unconscious
stood
man on the
there,
sidewalk,
staring
possibly
down
dead.
the body. And then
He'll be
she
fine.
turned and ran.
He might live, might not, don't know. That's his problem.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck it, new
Oh,
content.
good. You noticed my sign.
Oh.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh boy. This should be fun. Oh god, not another elevator.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable
Yeah?
and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time
Oh,
ever,
no.
the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh good Christ.
Yes, you see, isn't this
The end
far
is never the
superior
end
to a
again.
measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I mean, at least that isn't a,
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe.
Why does it feel like I'm walking into a movie
But
theater?
The Stanley Parable 2. Now that's an artistic statement.
A
right there.
painting
It's
cake.
future-oriented. It screams
Man, I love this
progress and
painting.
innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Another amazing painting. They're back 2 doors. New content is out. New content part 2 is in.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
The prequel to the next way to the show floor. Oh boy. That's just an entire fucking bus.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
That's a QR code, and I'm morbidly curious. Okay. Let's see if it actually wants to... Oh, it does. Okay. The official website of the Stanley Parable 2. Okay, hold on. One moment, I need to... Actually, I could just... Here, hold on. Okay, here we go. So, the QR code pulls up to this.
Say there, Timmy. What's that you're enjoying? Why, it's breakfast, of course. Everyone loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel? That's right.
That's... I... Oh, I don't want to fucking share it. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the exhibit. This is just it. Okay, back to whatever this is. It's just a bunch of 2. It's just all 2. Jump circle infinite hole. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Please no screenshots. The baby is... I'm not sure about this. Exclusive, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. You hear your name in the game. If it doesn't say Jordan or Bray...
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
He's dead,
Do you
Jim.
feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this
Jim
personal
button.
validation.
Okay, can I leave? Oh, the doors are open. I don't want to push the Jim button again. Okay, anyway. Let's go around the rest of whatever this place is.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
I don't want to cross that line just yet. I still have to think about an achievement over here. There's just so much shit over here.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Well, someday. Happy 12th birthday, step niece. I'm. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Oh my fucking god. God.
Maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's just so much shit everywhere, and I'm... I don't understand it. I don't... my mind is fucking... Oh, wait, is this the end? Is this the hole?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Wait, is... Oh, the thing came down. There's nothing I can do there, and... okay. I mean, I guess I'm falling? I guess?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
How
Now
the...
then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
That was just so visceral. It was just like, you're back at the top. Hi. What is that? I don't know what that says, but I'm curious as to what it says. New, free, and easy achieve. Free, I can't believe it's that simple. Okay. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Hold me, please.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Oh my...
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
All right. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in that.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The jump circle. It's still tape. It's
You know what?
It's still
Let's
fucking
bring the
tape.
jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I don't like that. That's scaring me. You can find them. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Okay. That is...
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
There's a jump circle. I didn't... The infinite hole. I mean, there is the epilogue, I guess. Oh, they changed it to the button that says Jim. The Stanley reassurance bucket? What the hell is the reassurance bucket?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
So, and this is to help me feel calmer.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
No.
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
I don't feel calmer with that kind of fucking laugh.
The slightest bit more attractive
That fucking
as a
laugh
person.
just made me scared. The bucket
benefits
doesn't
of
do
the bucket
anything.
go on and on, don't they? All this and more
The
awaits
door's
you
closed.
in the Stanley Parable 2.
Can I... Okay, I have this fucking bucket
Does anyone
now.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
That's new. What's the... Okay, I guess we can do the epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. And just... Settings... World Champion... Okay. Great, the door's closed. Anyway. I'm just gonna head to the exit. I have this bucket and this sense of absolute confusion. I have no idea what the fuck I just experienced. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna take the bucket because I don't have any choice of putting it down.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to?
I guess.
Ready to move on now?
Sure. The person's holding it. They're cups. Okay. I'm. Please, no screenshots. I didn't say anything.
So, Stanley, what do you think?
Uh,
Do you like all of the new features?
I don't know.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
This is just the same. Okay, same loading screens.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee
There are just
number
balloons everywhere now.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Imagine that every single time he pushes the button, it just says Jim.
And he pushed buttons.
He's just like, Jim. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to skip it, but...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
It's completely white.
Take a minute just to drink it all in. Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Backers is canon in this Stanley Parable confirmed. I mean, I guess so. Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this.
I'm just gonna begin the game again. Because I don't... The balloons are still here. Okay.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Okay. I mean, I guess the backrooms are canon. That's... It's the fucking bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Oh. Okay. There's just things everywhere, and I don't know what I'm doing. That door's closed.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
What if I tried to put the bucket back at the broom closet?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy.
I'd gladly take the bucket. Take the fucking bucket, please.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
It's just a fucking bucket.
Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how
Okay,
low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults? Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Wait,
Stanley was
28,
once again
45.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical
I just want to
explanation.
get this.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit down in the corner.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
All of this is unknown.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I wonder what would happen if the bucket if I didn't pick up the bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I secure the camera. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
How did the bucket ever think? Okay. I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna be right back. Shouldn't take me too long. Okay, I'm back. So let's just. I'm gonna keep going until a little bit longer, and then stop, because the fucking bucket, man. Okay.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone
Oh,
in the office was
so
being
someone's fired.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Oh, employee 427. That's me. It's my empty office. Oh wait, shit. There we go. There's the 427 right there. Right in the middle.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one.
The sequel is now paused. I just noticed it did that.
For the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Ow. That was loud.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to... What? Wait. What was happening?
No.
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Am I walking forward?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Okay, wait, is it just...
All of his co-workers.
Okay. I'm gonna be done for tonight. I have no fucking words about what I just experienced. Well, that was an experience. I'm gonna go to bed. And I'm fucking speechless. Uh, have a good night. Oh shit. I'm knocking everything over. Have a good night. Stay safe and don't do dumb shit.